Gamers, are we back? I think we're... Yeah, okay, it's coming back on. I don't know if YouTube will pop back on or not. We'll see. Yeah, OBS decided to die for some reason. I don't really know why. Everything else is running fine. But YouTube decided to explode. So that's cool. Thanks, OBS. You're doing so good. OBS working per usual. So I thought which was weird. No, OBS just wanted to explode today. It is how it is. I think it's coming back though. Weird. No, OBS just wanted shut up. Shush. I just wanted to make sure YouTube's coming back on. Alright. YouTube's working. Yeah, Twitch should be going fine too. I think Twitch will be back. Cool. Alright. Thanks, OBS. I appreciate that. So yeah, Gigabash will probably be those two characters. I don't know. I feel like the time they had for when the presentation is, I don't know if I'll be able to stream that because I thought it was late, but I have to redo the time conversions. So we're saying like 20 PTs. So that's when is that to EST? Let me. EST 11 p.m. That'd be kind of late for me, but not impossible. That's just kind of a pain. Yeah, but on the call, yeah, I'm down for that. I can just open it up and you can pop in. And we'll see if we get a guest appearance from anyone later. But the other Godzilla news, was from Savior of Melee. They just put out some really big stuff. Oh hey, Allie's here.
Hello.
Hello. Allie's in the call, but I can't hear her, so...
Alright.
Okay, there we go.
Why?
Ayo Salmon Run?
Oh, wait.
But I'm gonna open up. So yeah, the fan game has a dock for all the characters and for skins. So I'll probably go over that like in between games.
I'm not too handicapped by the having to play in handheld mode.
Actually, I just got some new Joy-Cons or like the GameCube controllers, and like I can finally play in handheld and not like feel like my hands are going to explode. It's amazing.
I got the Hori Split Pad Pro.
Hmm. I've heard that's pretty good, but I don't know if it has gyro.
It does not.
Okay, that's a deal breaker for me. But yeah, I should have a lobby open up. Oh yeah, chat, does the audio from this Savior of Melee doc work? Oh, that's music. That's gonna give me copyright strike. I can't play that. If I was gonna be the roar or something. That's the actual Godzilla 2000 theme. I can't play that. But yeah, room is open.
Alright. Join in.
I open up this other screen, so now we get to see they have like let me go back to the first page. Like this is on like 2000. It has a little character bio and everything, and then we get like the stats here. It's like 650 HP, 8 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 agility, 8 out of 10 for weapons, 5 out of 10 for utility. So kind of all rounder kind of character ish.
Okay, I'm opening the stream.
All right.
Oh, what's happening?
We're talking about Godzilla stuff while we're in the room. Were you gonna be able to join in, or?
I wasn't planning to, but I guess I'll get my Switch.
All right, you're being bullied into it.
Yeah, I was like taking a nap. It's like, oh, Goji's calling you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Wake up. But if they have all these different skins here, that's the song again. Does they have different songs for each character, for each skin? Okay, interesting.
Godzilla 2000.
But yeah, it has like all our different skins here. So we have 2000, 2001, Kiryu Saga,
Uh,
2004, Final Wars, Classic Control Marsh's Melee model, Savior Melee model, but Double Smash DS model, and a few different kind of alt colors, like Unleashed colors, traditional, Anniversary G2K.
okay, I need to close the stream. This is like gonna give me a stream.
Oh, are you, do you have both audios?
Yeah.
That might be, yeah, that might be difficult.
Godzilla 2000.
Oh, I heard my voice and I want to die. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I've had earlier. Isn't that great? Don't you love when that
Have fun.
happens?
Yeah, I have Twitch and YouTube open.
Why?
Why not?
That's a
I'm
good
supporting
question.
I'm supporting Goji.
Can I just support her financially?
No, you need to keep money for yourself.
And
You
I-
just got an apartment.
Can I just give you like $100 and I can take a nap?
I don't know. That's quite a bit.
I'm not supporting financially. Kinda short on funds since the move.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot they made a communist Geigen skin in this game. What's the theme they have? It's just the communist theme remix for Savior of Melee. That's amazing. Alright, so now that's the best Geigen skin. Now we know. And like the Trendmasters one should be cool. Some of the Trendmaster designs are pretty neat. I like those. Wait, if you two want Vidocq to kind of go for if you're curious, I can just yeet that over. There's some cool stuff in there.
So what, did a leak happen or something? What? I'm so confused.
Oh no, this isn't like so. Savior of Melee team just kind of made this little database to show off like all the characters we're gonna have in the game, plus some of their skins. I'm just kind of going through them.
Also, I'm surprised Lennon isn't in here.
Yeah, he might be busy. Some nights he has work.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, we got like the DS models. I can't wait to see all of those. They're gonna look so funny. I imagine they might
Is
have
this like,
they might have some more stuff in the game later, but we'll see.
so is this like a fan game?
Yeah, this is like kind of like a remake fan game of like Save the Earth, but with a lot more stuff in it and like smoother gameplay. What do they have a little teaser for Baragon, that's cool. Interesting. I imagine Baragon has like a classic skin. Yeah, there's like the classic skin, 2001. All sorts of different stuff. The DS model, of course.
I was not prepared to see Spina in here.
Who?
Okay, is it Spina or Spino?
I'm not sure.
The red fish monster that looks like a giraffe.
Well, like Titanosaurus? or
That might be them, yeah. That's probably Titanosaurus.
which, yeah, it doesn't look like an actual Titanosaurus. That's a real dinosaur, but it does not look like this thing at all. Let me see if I can like find like what it looks like. It's kind of interesting.
Okay, I think there's another. So I think there's another kaiju in another franchise called Spina, and that's why I thought that was Spina because that looks like a Spinosaurus.
Yeah, it looks more like a Spinosaurus and like a Titanosaurus. Yeah, so like it's more
Well, I guess, like,
Titanosaurus, more of like a
guess
sauropod
if-
kind of thing looking.
Well, I guess if Gyrus is like a Stegosaurus, I guess that passes for a Titanosaur.
Yeah, so it's what a Titanosaur actually looks like versus the Godzilla monster. I imagine somebody just searching up a dinosaur would be so confused and like why half of them look so weird.
I only know that as the femboy kaiju.
Why? Why Titanosaurus?
It's from a really specific animation.
Oh, I know which one. Yeah, yeah. I know now. Looks like they
You know,
reworked Titanosaurus' like model off of 2000. That's interesting. Oh, the DS one looks so funny. I wonder how to like, handle the manga to Titanosaurus. That's gonna be interesting.
wait, manga?
Yeah, there's a sequel manga to Terror Mechagodzilla. It's like set way in the future. I don't know if it's canon, but it exists. It's out there. What do you think you're able to
You want
hop
to
in, or
know?
should we start a game?
Can you just run duos? I can just chill. Is that fine?
That's okay. Yeah, you're not forced to play.
But
Yeah. Yeah, no one has yet gunpoint.
there is a gun. There is. You can't see it.
It's off screen for sure.
You weren't
Okay.
supposed to tell the audience. They'll shoot.
Look, I'm too tired. Look, I had work. I got work in the morning. And I'm too tired. I don't care what. Okay, I care a little bit about your devil trigger, but is it okay if I just hang out?
Yeah, it's all good. There's no
Okay, thank you.
pressure. But they're gonna have the Bandai figure in there. That's gonna be pretty funny. I'm ready for that. Alright, we are in a game. We're actually gonna play the category. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy concept.
So now we're
This is going to be a Mega Block skin.
that would be funny if they had like Roblox like alts. I don't know how that would work though. Like a lot of those are like a bit more like higher like polygon count, and this has to run within like a PS2 engine. Okay, we have the fog. I don't think like Ghidorah's gonna play though in Giga Bash. The Ghidorah is probably gonna be pretty straightforward, but Ghidorah's where I'm interested in like, how that's gonna work. If we're gonna have like transformations or not, like how will projectiles function and everything. But we'll learn.
Wait, I missed that news entirely. Hidora's in Giga Bash?
Yeah, so we're gonna have more Godzilla DLC for Giga Bash, and it's pretty clear that it's gonna be Ghidorah and Hedorah, based off of 2 teasers. I don't know who else 2 characters would be, but also it's on the 10th anniversary of Godzilla 2014. So I was wondering if there might be MonsterVerse content, but I think it's unlikely from what I've heard. It's a 2-pack, and we already have 2 characters. Yeah, I thought character 2 could be Mutos, like, you know, for the 10-year anniversary. Like, why would you have the presentation on the day of if you're not gonna have anything related to the film? But maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe they just didn't think about it. They just said, yeah, this is the right Thursday. This is the one.
See, okay, it's 2014 in that game already.
No. Well, there's been a lot of
That'd
people who
be
want MonsterVerse content in it, so I wouldn't be surprised if they thought about it. There's been so much, like, you know, like fan suggestions for it.
Yeah.
You know, obviously.
I think like 2014 himself would be kind of disappointing, but I kind of feel like, hey, we're not gonna put in the quote unquote nobodies into here.
It is called the Nemesis DLC though, so I don't think they would put in there for Godzilla. I don't really see that.
Oh, cool.
It's like you know, Ghidorah's like, oh, he has like the main nemesis and everything, and then like Ghidorah is like, you know, a very like fan beloved like opponent. And I could have maybe seen them like putting them Mothra, but it's kind of a stretch of like sometimes Mothra is an ally, sometimes not. I feel like a Nemesis DLC should be like, okay, this is like for characters that have only been like enemies.
No, Mothra's like a girl.
Yeah.
And also, that's why I don't see them by doing like something like Shimu in there, because like Shimu's like.
Yeah, Shimu's too
cool.
innocent. And Scorpion doesn't really have like, you know, enough of a presence against Godzilla. They fight briefly in the film, but not enough for him. Like, oh yeah, you know, Nemesis DLC.
Godzilla is just an angry dog in in that movie.
Angry cat. But see, if like Gaigan and Destroy weren't already in the game, I would have said, oh yeah, those are pretty likely characters. It's like two big fan favorites, and Gaigan's like recurring. Like they're already in the game, so like, okay, we're out of the way. Ghidorah's out of the way, so I was like, I really wasn't sure if we were gonna have for like a second character. The only you have left, like for like straight up enemies, is like a lot of just one-off opponents.
Yeah.
Other than like Mechagodzilla, but we already have Kiryu, so I didn't expect another Mechagodzilla.
Oh yeah, because it had to be like the skeleton Godzilla.
I think we're gonna put one in, I imagine. The Showa ones, like it's Nemesis, and like Showa's had 2 films, so that would make a bit more sense.
So it's like the original 70s Mechagodzilla in there.
No, it's just Kiryu.
That makes a lot of sense because you can also have a lot of fun with his animations. Because they essentially like would animate like a toy.
Well, that's the thing. Kiryu plays more like a zoner character. You just have a bunch of projectiles. You don't really have melee hits. It's kind of weird. It's like the one part of the DLC I didn't really like, like how they like adapted Kiryu. But it is what it is. But what they did like the first DLC is like it was a character per era. It's like Gaigan is Showa, Destroy is Heisei, Kiryu's Millennium. It's like, okay, so like if Ghidorah is Heisei, then there's definitely not gonna be another Heisei character, which means Space Godzilla and Biollante are gone. And like Ghidorah being Showa probably lines up with that, unless it's Final Wars Ghidorah, which I mean you could do that. I don't know why you would, but you could do that.
So I accidentally bought a Ghidorah.
Okay.
I got so excited, and I found out it's the Final Wars version. And like, why does it look like this?
It's not a bad design, it just doesn't show up in the film that much. It shows up and then it dies. Like most characters in Final Wars.
I didn't know Ghidorah was in that movie.
Oh yeah. It's very briefly. Godzilla shows up in Tokyo. Godzilla like throws like everyone into Ghidorah, then progress them both, and they both die. And that's it, that's the fight scene.
Get them out of the way.
Yeah. It's very Final Wars.
We need to focus on Kashimiki and focus on the real plot.
The real plot. Well, about that
like
monster rat, so it's definitely not a Ghidorah. I mean, surely.
Yeah, did you do the wireframe sequence with human actors, then fight the horses?
Fight the horse.
I can't believe Kaiser Ghidorah was real. That's so fucking dumb. It looks so fucking bad.
It's a design. It's a Ghidorah. It's not the worst looking Ghidorah, though, I'll say that.
The way I think why it like so much, I think like Super Sentai villains. Like some of them, not all of them, because a lot of Super Sentai is like kind of like bad design wise because like they're early. But some actually do like a four-legged design really well.
Yeah. I don't know, I think it's an okay design. I'm not particularly a Final Wars hater or anything.
I think you're a Final Wars enjoyer.
I will say it's a pretty fun film. That film is 20 years old now. Think about that.
I hate being in my 30s.
2004 was 20 years ago, you have to move on.
No, I'm still in middle school!
I don't remember middle school. It kind of rules.
I remember middle school because 2014 came out during it. Otherwise, I remember middle school being depressing.
You're a baby. What the
Yeah,
so speaking of like, are you splitting the kids?
we sure are. We're actually playing Salmon Run, so we're fighting the fish.
Okay.
We're working for the Mr. Grizz.
So instead of being down with the fellow kids, you're being down with the fashion.
Yeah, well,
Look, it's
we
all
are
about
like
capitalism.
capitalism.
Of course. I
Yeah,
will say, 7 Run is like really fun. As like an outsider or new to the series, it's like
yeah, it's definitely a lot better in this game compared to 2. Like, Splatoon 2 Samurai was fine, but like, this game really just explored it a lot more.
I think what they did is like they're like, hey, we don't have to balance these weapons to be fair if it's against like AI opponents, if not against other players.
Yeah.
So make them turbo busted.
A lot of them are actually balanced the same, but like, there's a few weapons that have slightly different balancing. Like Dynamo has a little bit more ink efficiency. And, like Recycle does a bit more damage. Like small stuff like that. But otherwise it's like it's pretty much the same balancing.
I like the dualies that have like 6 like jump
Oh
dodges
yeah, you're talking about the
and all
Grisco
that.
weapons. Yeah, those are those
Yeah.
are a little different.
That's what we call overtune.
Except they have like no ink efficiency, so you like shoot for like 2 seconds and then you're out of ink. That's kind of the balancing of it. It's like really overpowered for those 2 seconds you can use it. Alright, once again we have the fog. Let's do a Persona reference.
It didn't help at work. Someone said like, oh, please bear with me. And went, what kind of bear?
Well, obviously Mr. Grizz.
Okay, I know Mr. Grizz is a grizzly, but like, is he a grizzly though?
That's a good question. I don't know my bears enough.
Is it like the lore that he's the only mammal left in the world?
I don't know, where's Judd and Judd's clone? But otherwise, yeah.
I need to look up what the heck's a Judd.
It's the cat.
I forgot he was there.
There's a cat in the game, on like every victory screen.
Yeah, but he's always there. You don't think about it. Wait.
He's in your lobbies too, and you're just like queuing up for a game. Bro is just there in the corner. You can go talk to him.
And he's like the last. He's like the last of his kind.
Yep. The last cat.
The final cat boy.
And apparently his clone
No,
might be
that's-
a villain in the future games. There's a lot of hints that he might be evil, so we'll see how that turns out. That'd be funny though, if Little Judd's the next big villain. Could you imagine that?
No. Okay, what would be dumb? What would you hate more? The villains in the next game are penguins or seals?
Well, seals are mammals, so they're dead. So,
Judd is right there. Like, and they can do cloning shit.
yeah, but that's not a seal, that's the cat. They nuked the Antarctic. I don't think there's a lot more seals. I don't think the oceans are good enough for seals to still exist.
Oh yeah, so in Splatoon, are all the oceans just like ink?
No, there's still water. It's theorized that they're very like acidic, so like everyone just kind of moved onto land. So we don't really see like stuff living in the ocean other than like salmons, but you know they look all freaky and everything, so they're probably little mutated from contaminants.
I just saw something. So there's a guy who created Splatoon. You'll see that one documentary called The Future is Wild. You're like, you know what?
Maybe it is.
No one at Nintendo saw this document.
Everyone's dying. I don't like that. I'm trying to keep things together here.
Like, Looks like you have to carry the team again.
I will try. I think we're fine.
Oh yeah, so a question, like gameplay wise. So say there's a Splatoon 4 at some point.
Like in the June Direct, we'll see.
Yeah. How would you want to handle Splatfest?
Make it. I would say just make it more in Turf War. Like I said, we've been like Splatfest now. I'm just like tired of like Turf War all the time. Like, give me like some goofy ranked modes that like change up for like Splatfest.
Yeah. And also like specific to before, what do you think they would do like 4 characters and you have like, you know, have 14?
I mean, that'd be like everyone's like on a 2-player team. That wouldn't be too bad actually, but you need to make a lot bigger stages. Stages are way too small for that right now. But I think like in Splatoon 4 they might just design around that. We'll see though. Alright, everyone's dying and I don't like it. You all need to stop dying. Oh no.
Gambate.
Just don't be in the circle, you'll be okay. Oh, it's okay, it's a bonus round, we're fine. It's okay, Maduka.
I'm just imagining Splatoon 4, like it's a 4-party system or a 4-team system. And the Splatfest is like, pick your political ideology on this chart.
No.
Be worse, could be picking your favorite manga.
Oh. I would like them to do like a Vocaloid Splatfest. That'd be pretty cool.
I think I would just follow your lead on that one, because I do not know Vocaloids. I know Miku exists. That's about the extent of my knowledge.
Oh, so I'm looking at the skins again. So Space Godzilla has a Trendmasters skin, which is like the rainbow color. So we have gay Space Godzilla.
Yay, Pride Godzilla! Or Pride Space Godzilla.
You know, they could make like a bi skin. There is that one animation where like, Space Godzilla's bi. So they could do that. I think the colors would look good like on the character. It's very kind of like a blue and purplish kind of color scheme, so it's not that far off. They could make it work.
That would be amazing, especially since it would piss off the right audience.
Yeah. I saw like some posts on like Insta saying like, oh, you know, the American films are awful and they made Godzilla pink. Meanwhile in Japan we have like pink 98 Godzilla, pink Minya, both around the same time. It's like, oh, they don't know. They don't know what Toho's doing.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
Exactly.
Drinks water.
Wait. Does Doji not know about Ramba?
I've heard of it.
Oh my god, we're so old. We're so old. Oh no.
Well, it's from the 80s. It's before our your time, so. I don't know how well it's distributed in the West, though, so that might not be your fault. It seems like something that wouldn't be
The
like
manga-
really brought over to the West.
The manga's very popular and pretty much every, at least in New York, every library had it.
Hmm.
I was an adult because I grew up with one. So reading was hard for me.
I see.
I eventually got good at it, but it took a while.
Nice.
Yeah, my dyslexia was a little bit different. It's more so about the writing and speaking, and I can read okay, but I can't speak. So naturally, I became a streamer, you know, as one
Yeah,
does. And
so
I got a minor in screenwriting. Naturally.
Job is to be good. You do work good.
Yeah, for real. For real, for real.
I can't believe Goji doesn't know the specific feeling of waking up at 3 a.m. and hearing the ending thing to Inuyasha playing.
I don't know what that is.
Did you-
I have no culture, apparently.
I watched that one.
So it was a shoujo writer who made a shonen anime, shonen manga. Yes.
It's okay, so they were cooking.
Sit, boy, sit.
What is that from?
I don't like this. I don't like this future.
The future?
Making my girlfriend watch Inuyasha.
Hmm.
She's older than I am, but she somehow missed Inuyasha.
You're gonna make your girlfriend watch like a 300 episode anime?
Yes. Could be.
Okay,
Could be worse. I could.
You're saying
be,
you wouldn't?
Could be making her watch One Piece.
I was about to say, Elena, have you heard about this show called One Piece?
Hmm. I don't know. Is the One
Well,
Piece real?
After 200 episodes, it gets really good, like really good. But after episode 700, it's not worth watching anymore.
Hmm, I see.
At that point, you go manga only.
Hmm. What if the One Piece is real?
I tried to watch One Piece. I could not get past like episode 10.
It paced very badly. And the pacing got worse and worse and worse because Kelly realized, hey, we can just like put on anything in that programming block and it'll make enough money. We'll get enough ratings no matter what we shove in there because it's One Piece.
What's funny is my first experience with One Piece was
See, like my anime growing up was like Beyblade.
That's Beyblade.
What do you mean? That's Beyblade.
I've heard of Beyblade, but
Yeah, it was the thing growing up.
I didn't see. I was looking at actually for Beyblades. I was looking at like because I knew Beyblade was made by Takara,
Hmm.
who are the Transformer people.
Yeah.
And sure enough, they made the original four like beast. You know, the kid with blonde hair who had a turtle. There's the one totally not Chinese kid who had a tiger.
Hmm.
I just realized that might be racist, but moving on. So, all the Beyblades, go ahead.
the anime is like. I watched a lot. How did they get away with it? That are different. character in manga.
But I know like Beyblade was like it was popping back up on like my timeline against people realizing, oh yeah, there's domestic terrorism in this show with the Beyblades. Their power scaling is insane.
Wait, there's domestic terrorism in Beyblade?
Yeah, so they launch the Beyblades and like they cause explosions and stuff. Like they're destroying buildings and everything, attacking cars with them.
I mean, that shouldn't surprise me. I've seen YouTube, but...
Yeah, like the first villain of a show is like able to destroy the planet with his spinning top. It's like that's how the show starts. I start getting a low-scale villain.
Okay, so I might throw us in the chat later. Before you guys get distracted on cartoon, like Saturday morning races. So yeah, Tarkara made Beyblades that turn into like little animals that are on top of the Beyblade.
Do they still spin?
I'm sorry, I made your childhood racist.
How could you do this?
in my world, there's so many things behind that I might never see
You don't watch a 90s movie ever again, because there's always going to be one joke.
What do you mean Heisei era is chill? Heisei Godzilla era did nothing wrong.
There is at least one non-binary common writer, so I guess that's okay. And there is one trans Super Sentai character, but they, no, there's actually two of them. But like the one who's specifically trans femme, it's not in the like web-only spin-off Super Sentai. And so he gets this, so I say she, because at the time you don't know it's the she, gets the powers, and like, haha, Toji got the Pink Ranger powers. And later we find out he's not embarrassed, he's actually really relieved, because he's been secretly closeted and questioning his gender. And that like was actually like really affirming to him, which I will now say is her. And the thing is, she is not femme presenting at all. She just looks like a normal high school boy.
Is actually a really clever way of doing this. Like, that being the egg-breaking story.
So more eggs just to become Power Rangers. It's that simple. Oh, grillers, get to the wall. Get to the walls.
I heard of some bands protesting a bill by wearing dresses on stage. And it's like, can you imagine that being how your egg breaks? You protest a transphobic law and realize you're trans. That would be hilarious.
Well, it's gonna happen eventually.
Oh, didn't I have to do a streamer recently?
It's been going through it for a long time. That's not.
Okay.
That's a long-running story.
Yeah.
No, I saw the clip. I'm like, so I started HRT 6 months ago.
Yeah. You know, this one does.
Yeah, this one does. You just secretly start it as a joke.
Yeah.
Just go on HRT for 14 months as a joke.
Yeah, I'm just a really good ally, actually.
Yeah.
You see, I just wanted to start HRT to support all the trans.
Yeah, just so you understand more.
Exactly.
No. You lost a bet, so you had to get breast augmentation surgery for 1 year.
Yeah.
So that's why.
For 1 year when you turn it off.
Well, that's why when you took off like the giant oversized hoodie, you suddenly had C cups.
I actually made a bet in high school where loser had to dress as girl, and I was so disappointed when I won. I was trying to purposely lose.
Suffering from success.
That is suffering from success.
Yeah.
The one time I won, it was a sports bet. The Arizona Cardinals were in the Super Bowl. And I was betting they would win because Arizona.
I mean, surely.
Oh no, wait, I was betting on the
I definitely know who that is.
Well, there are two different formats.
I see. You're one of them sports games.
Yes. I am that. I try not to bring them too, because I was just bringing them to
Yee.
Yeah. Thinking of like, nerd stuff. So I know keeps trying to drag me to D&D, and I'm just like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And they're like, why? And then people are working like, why not? I'm like, I don't want to.
So I just remembered there's a person from work who invited me to a D&D session. I forgot to respond to that, and that was like weeks ago, so now I don't know what to do about that. I wasn't very interested, so I'm not really a D&D person, but it's like, well dang, now I feel like it's too awkward to reply now.
Yeah, it's like, the base idea is fun, but we realized, oh, I had to like clear my schedule
Yeah.
and make room for an event, and also do homework to have fun.
Yeah, I have to do homework and then math. Unbelievable.
Okay, can I like, and it's not like League where you can just like feed the enemy team to make them lose faster, to get them out of your house.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really get into D&D. I just don't think it's gonna be my thing.
Can you just like, say if you're not enjoying the D&D session, can you just like, return to your home planet?
I need to go now. The planet died on the way to the I'm glad it got canceled tonight.
Yeah, it's like how SpongeBob ended, and definitely isn't continuing. I mean, Ruby ended after Volume 3.
Really?
They definitely didn't sink the entire company. No, that'd be ridiculous.
Oh yeah, so there's a podcast I listen to, and they were sponsored / partnered with Rooster Teeth. I was like, oh shit, right?
We're unemployed now.
And they just made a podcast segment that just says podcast okay. And that's the entire title. There's no, that's it.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the big mistakes Rooster Teeth made. Is they went from like making like shows and movies to being a podcast company that made like 2 shows. Oh yeah, they also used to have like gaming stuff. Like they used to have Achievement Hunter, but then they closed down that show for some reason. Like why? People love Achievement Hunter, are still doing well. Why would you do that? I don't
I
understand.
wonder if is that like anything like the normal boost drama? I wonder if that's that.
I don't know. I feel like that's like separate. That wasn't really Rooster Teeth.
No, I mean like similar where like there's a lot of drama behind the scenes.
Oh,
and
maybe.
fall apart.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, did you see that shit with the completionist?
Yeah, look, just faking a charity.
Multiple times.
I mean, you're saying you haven't? Yeah. Okay, we could probably beat this thing's done. I feel like we're pretty close. If I have to do it on my own, I'll figure it out. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, we're not doing it. I shouldn't have said anything.
Plus, it's all up to you.
So, anyways, yeah, it's Jover. So, do you want to talk
Okay.
about Geigen Final Wars skins?
Okay.
Oh, Geigen's mom is the first ult. There we go.
It's like, do you want to talk about Geigen, this new skin of Geigen?
Yeah, it's
And I'm
Geigen's
just tied down
mom.
to the bed? Wait, I didn't realize like Goji's too young to know what misery is.
What do you mean? It's a state.
Plus, do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
The movie Misery.
No.
Okay, Stephen King novel like turned into a book. Lady kidnaps an author, ties him to bed, breaks his leg.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this plot. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't watch a lot of, Oh. I don't watch a lot of Stephen King.
Yeah, I never watched it either. I just know because like people keep referencing it.
Hmm. Oh yeah, new room open.
Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen if you want to talk about like Geigen stuff or like like any like kaiju news.
Yeah, how's that relate again? Like, what's the connection?
Oh, that's what you're gonna do to me.
So how does this connect to Geigen?
No, as in, hey, do you want to hear about Geigen skins? And I'm gonna be tied up, gagged.
Oh, okay, I see. You want to hear about Geigen's mom?
No, no. Imagine Goji saying this. You want to talk about Geigen's mom, and she's holding a sledgehammer.
You don't have a choice in this.
And so Goji tossed aside a huge rock.
Okay, just switch back to the gameplay. That's probably a good idea. Oh, it's this map. No! This map's cringe.
Oh yeah, have either of you watched a show called High School Boys?
No.
I think it's called like I don't know what the episode everybody's name is, but it's like Daily Life of High School Boys or Danchi no Nichijo.
I think I've heard Nichijou before, but...
It's pretty much Nichijo, but what if there are a bunch of like stupid high school boys, and then there's some high school girls, and you find out no, they're just as stupid.
Hmm. Have you ever watched JoJo's Part 4?
Part 4.
Yeah.
I thought you liked Part 5.
I do, but if we're talking about, like, high school students...
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, I see where you're going.
I've never watched it.
They're pretty fun. Like, if you're in for something just kind of crazy and wild, it's a good time.
Yeah. JoJo.
Also, if you like
weird,
music
'cause,
references, there's a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, JoJo. Go ahead. Oh, cool.
Now it's just you. You are the band.
Wait, I just realized we fell for the trap. That's the name of our stand. This entire time.
The enemy stand user.
Okay, so JoJo is a weird franchise. So essentially, each season acts like its own story, just with shared lore or shared like background story.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go from a Godzilla discussion, and now we're talking about JoJo's. We're so on track. People.
Essentially, after like the third season that takes place in the 90s, they also went like, how many references can I slip in here? Because he was naming the powers after, oh, Magician's Green or Star Platinum, you know, after the Tarot deck, Egyptian gods. And then he's like, what can I get away with? Because it's in Japan. You've activated my stand, White Snake. You're under.
Japanese manga writers.
Yeah. My favorite description of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's the author is exploring his sexuality over the course of 30 years.
Pretty much. You don't draw men like that if you aren't like bi-curious at the very least.
Also, you see like what he was drawing in the 90s and he went through like drawing 2000s and now. Oh, you see like he went from his buff like dumbass himbo era to his like dangerous twink era.
And here he draws the himbos in the twink art style, and it looks very weird.
Oh, you don't like the yesification of like...
Yeah, the yesification of like Joseph. It's like just...
Look, he's busy being a neglectful father, an ex-father, and a marine biologist. Can't go to the gym as often.
No, that's Joe Trost, the marine biologist. Does Joseph have a job? Who knows?
Like having illegitimate children?
Yeah, I guess it's his job.
It's kind of wild that happened. I remember it's kind of wild that happened in part 4, and then you find out later that like Dio was kind of did the same thing.
It's like, alright, part 5, here's Dio's kid.
Yeah, here's Dio's illegitimate son.
It's Giorno's Pizza.
He has a dream.
The Golden Experience dream.
Okay, that's a massive spoiler. But like,
Is it? Or like...
Golden Wind, what Golden Wind does at the very end. Like, what does the power do at the very end?
Yeah. Right, it's a spoiler.
Yeah. I don't even mean what his power does, I mean like what the stand does.
Oh, reverse the time?
No. Okay, is your...
Alright,
okay, Plus, are you cool with spoilers?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah, are we
Okay,
talking about
so
King Crimson or Requiem?
Requiem.
Yeah, so Requiem just reverses time. It just turns it back to 0.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but that's not what I'm talking about. I mean specifically, where it turns to the villain and starts talking. It goes, Giorno can't hear what I'm saying right now. I'm going to explain what's happening to you. And like, what the fuck?
All it says, it just says, you know, this is Requiem. And then it does Requiem
and
things.
And then Pikachu start talking, and he told like the character and the audience, no one will know about this, no one will believe you. And then it goes back to just like, I just know it's a fucking Pokemon. They are fucking Pokemon. So they just make the same noise over and over again.
Maybe. Stands don't really, like, some of them kind of make noise, some don't.
Or.
Or so one that like, can replay things that have happened. And I can say quite
No,
a
I
few
mean, like,
things.
what I mean is like, so Requiem straight out speaks.
Yeah, it can say things, yeah.
The other ones like kind of just pretty much do like fighting game bars.
Yeah.
Except for like, Arachi, I forgot what his name is. Yusarati.
Hmm.
There's like Ari,
Yeah.
Ari with there.
Italian.
Also, Plus has no idea what we're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's
so
supposed to seem really
like,
weird about context.
It sounds like I'm having a stroke
Yeah.
talking about Jonas.
Yeah.
I mean, I know anime, so I'm not completely out of the loop. I expect to not get a lot of stuff.
Okay, Plus, you're old like me, so you know this. This might hit. Okay. What do you mean you haven't seen Death Note?
I've seen Death Note.
Oh, so both of you missed that type of person?
Yeah. No, I've met that type of person.
Yeah, we all have.
I specifically didn't watch this because
Actually, my sister didn't watch JoJo because of that started when part 3 was happening.
Hmm. It's like, oh, have you seen Dragon Ball? It's like, no. Who asked?
I mean,
Hey.
I grew up watching it's what got me.
Hmm.
It really is. The thing, and also, it's kind of fascinating to think about. There's a difference between what, like, seeing something happen, like, serially, like, over time, you know, week to week, versus being able just to watch it, like, whenever you want. Because watching that week to week, or like day to day, is like, oh, that's fun, that's exciting, I'm having a good time as a kid, right?
Yeah.
Then you try to watch multiple episodes in a row and realize how much of it is just literally wasting your.
How much is filler?
Yeah. I remember one thing happening. Well, one thing takes 5 episodes.
Yep. That's shonen.
I love shonen anime, but yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer too, because I really liked My Hero at first.
Yeah, I liked the first, like, few seasons, but it just really fell off for me, and the fan base certainly didn't help.
I started purposefully ignoring this one. Like, I looked
Yeah.
for it. If I let fan base destroy things, then they win.
Don't let the Ruby fandom win.
I used to be a fan of the Netflix Punch.
So what now? And
The fandom that was so insane over shipping. They gave a cookie, like one of the fans, quote unquote, gave a cookie to one of the creators and slipped a needle into it.
what?
What the?
They were insane.
Excuse me?
Also, I really liked Steven Universe.
I've heard very mixed things about that fan base.
Heard nothing but bad things about them.
Hmm.
But yeah, I try to avoid fan bases, but that one got to me.
Hmm.
It's a lot easier now that I can't say I completely kicked my Twitter habit, but I'm managing my Twitter addiction.
You're in rehab.
I am in rehab. I am a recovering Twitter addict. I have relapsed a couple times.
Blue Sky is getting better as the people I used to follow on Twitter are giving up and just going to Blue Sky over time.
I would, but Blue Sky's not good.
Yeah,
Not yet.
it's not a
Not
great
yet.
platform.
Well, I want to get rid of Twitter. I really do.
Oh, game's
My
up.
problem was like my Twitter account was pretty much just dead. Because I had that Twitter account since like 2006 or like 8 or whatever the hell it was,
Yeah.
and never did a following cleanup. So I might be following over 1,000 people in that account.
Casually.
So like there's no sorting out anything, especially when the algorithm starts having its way with things.
Yeah, I use the algorithm. I mean, I use Twitter a lot for sports.
Oh yeah, that might be different then. You're using it for a very different fandom.
Yes. Oh yeah, the sports fandom is very toxic.
Yeah, sports ball.
I honestly have more sports people blocked than I do trans. And I wish I was kidding about that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So you gotta slip a needle into the football.
Okay, we need to have Splatfest. Who has the most toxic fan? Like, is it like, okay, is it anime, sports, or Jesus fandom? That's the most toxic.
The Bible fandom. I think they might have a Splatfest like for like what was better, Splatoon 1, 2, or 3, but like, they'll kind of like hide that's the theme. I feel like they're gonna do that, and it will cause war. All of us Splatoon 2 enjoyers will come out of the woodwork saying, "Oh yeah, it was definitely always the best game. We always liked it." What do you mean?
All 3 of them.
Oh, I can definitely see people going like, who is the best? Because like the last thing I remember was the Octo expansion.
Yeah, it's all they think
So
about is
it'd
like
be
auto expansion, like mid-game meta. They don't think about what it is now.
I remember specifically everything I knew about that game was, oh, Octo expansion is really good. You should play it, Allie. And like, I sure want to play that. And then we found a copy for like $30, and you're like, that's not really worth it.
Auto expansion's really good, but then it's 30 plus 20, so...
But the base game, oh, it's not included. It's so
yeah, you gotta buy the DLC.
Oh my, that's kind of evil, because that's like gatekeep.
Yeah, they were just like release auto expansion like as like own like little game. If I find a cheap copy of Splatoon 2, I'll send it your way. Yeah, I don't know what I would pick if like there was like a Splatfest for all 3 games. It's like Splatoon 1's like, you know, the first one, and I like the meta of Splatoon 1 a lot. It's a really fun game, like competitively. Splatoon 2 has auto expansion, and that's like the first Splatoon game I really got into. And I think 3 is overall the best like package, so I really don't know which one I would pick. Like, do I go from like sentimental value, like which one's the most like fun meta, which one's like the best like overall game? Yeah, I don't know. They all do like something better than the other.
I'm not sure what I would do either.
Yeah. They made them all too good. There's no like horrendously bad game. Everyone like Splatoon 2 has a rough end game. But like that's it. That's the only thing that's like bad, really. Unless you count the launches. Splatoon 3 had the best launch out of like, any of the games. So it's like 1 and 2 had horrendous launches. Most games needed way more time in the oven. They should not have been dropped when they were.
Okay, I have this like somewhat like not serious, but like more like less jokey question because like both of you are into Splatoon for real. Because I just got into it recently. If they do like Splatoon 4, like And say if they did like a new like faction, tribe, race, whatever you're gonna call it. So we have the Inklings, the Octolings, and all that.
Yeah.
What would you want them to be based off of? Like say if there's a new society or a new like faction.
Blue play is a jellyfish. Like Loki. If I have to pick a third and it can't be like original, I probably would pick the jellyfish.
No, it would have to be a. It would have to do a. I guess they could do that because well, actually just like the one and what they look like in like later, like really doesn't match, right?
I suppose if it needs to be a cephalopod, like I think the cuttlefish, like are those secondary cephalopods?
Make it any animal you want that exists in that world. That could exist in that world.
Cats.
The playful cats. Yeah.
It would make so much sense.
I don't know, it has to be
Ender
like...
Bender.
It has
No,
to
the
be...
quest giver's a catfish.
I mean, if there's more cat clones, I suppose, but... It has to still, like, play the same as an Inkling or Octolings. They both, like, play the same in, like, Doom 3. So it still has to, like, have the same physics and everything.
They found a small island on the coast of Europe that somehow survived the extinction.
Somehow, Palpatine returned.
I mean, it obviously would not survive.
How many cans...
Also,
Segments are really good
that's
cans.
a good point. Yeah, you're right. They would have to have be really the ink, like somehow.
That's why I think, like, Cuttlefish is, like... Because I think, like, Callie Marie and, like, Captain Cuttlefish are all, like, technically Cuttlefish, but they, like, Inkling enough that, like, society doesn't notice. I think Inkling pass. Everyone's dead.
What about ancient cephalopod? Like the weird Cambrian breed.
Ooh, that'd be
That's what I
interesting.
wanted to tell you. So we were watching. I didn't bring this up. So at the time we were watching the Phantom Menace,
Yeah.
and the one Gungan like sea monster or animal. I pointed out as like kind of marking out over a little bit. That's a toy monster.
Is it?
There's a real thing with that body plan, where it has eyes on the stalk, and its mouth is on like a giant arm, way far away from its body.
Huh.
People are like, okay, is this a snail? Is it like a squid? What is this?
I mean,
And
surely it's both.
Then scientists for me are like, no, it does not have a spine. Shut the fuck up. It does not have.
Spineless.
Oh yeah, is there a character in that series based on Nautilus?
There's the Nautilus gun. Like the Spotling. Yeah, I don't know if we'll have like a third race. I think it will probably just be the two. I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I don't think they would make a third one. I just don't know if there's like the setup for a third one. Like, I feel like it just came out of nowhere. But to be honest, I don't know if we're gonna make a Splatoon 4 for a while. I feel like they would at most make a Splatoon 3 Deluxe with new Switch coming out. Like, it's probably gonna be a 2025 release, as I said. Oh, we're gonna reveal it within like the fiscal year, which is like that ends March of 2025. So at the very latest, it'll be revealed then, and then I'd imagine it wouldn't take that long to release. Like probably like a couple months, I'd imagine.
Yeah, you're right. Now I think you're right. I
That's
think
a very-
you brought that up too. Like you can see like them just porting Splatoon 3's like multiplayer and how it's set up now.
Yeah. And again, they did Splatoon 2. Like Like in Splatoon 1, like after 2 years, and then Splatoon 2 came out in 2017. So that it turned that around pretty quick, but I don't know if they would want to do that again. Is the thing. I mean,
Yeah,
they
the scale
could.
would be like,
Who knows? But I don't imagine they would want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, the scale would be so much larger. Like,
So
try
I-
to scale it up from 3.
And a lot of people are like calling for like a content extension. Which if they did that for 2, but I don't think they can do that for this game, especially with the new console. So they might just do Splatoon 3 Deluxe with like its own DLC plan.
They could do, like, what Pokemon tries to get away with. They'll release the DLC or expansion, and we just pretend that's, like, the other game.
Yeah. I could see that. I mean, we'll see what happens in the June Direct. I don't know when that's gonna be, but they just said, oh yeah, we'll have one in June. They did say there wasn't gonna be any, like, Switch 2 stuff there. But, we'll see. They won't show off the hardware, but they might be like, oh, this game's gonna, like, you know, do a release or whatever. Well, your predictions now, do we think we'll see Prime 4 in June? I think not.
Find out. We'll find out, like, Cell is split into 3 games.
Yeah. Okay, so for people who are unaware, this is like official information. This isn't leaks. In total, like they put out a tweet on a business account that they're gonna announce the Switch 2 within that time frame for DoD Direct. Like it's all like official. It's just we don't know exactly when they're gonna happen.
I know I'm probably not buying one at launch.
Yeah. It depends where I'm at. Like if I recently moved when it comes out, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford it. But if it's like okay, I'm in like saving up money for a while, I probably could. But it really just depends when it drops and like where I'm at in life. I Switch you, let's go. That would be so peak.
No! That would be hilarious.
Okay, I like this idea because, like, it can't be intentional. It can't be intentional. But have, like, the Joy-Con split, like, from the top and bottom half.
Also, it's like you can have like 4 Joy-Cons.
No, instead of being, like, horizontal, the gimmick is just, it splits, down the middle, like, horizontally instead of vertically.
Hmm.
So there's a top, a Switch top, and a Switch bottom.
Okay, so it's like a DS, but big.
Yeah. But also, the fact, like, I find it really funny, because you knew if they did the idea, you know, they would not run it past anybody below the age of 30.
Yeah. I wouldn't actually mind if they had a clamshell design again.
I'm trying to do a stupid gay joke, and you're coming up with a stupid idea.
Like imagine if it's like it could be like a dual screen and handheld, and then like you could like you know close it like a DS.
Actually, I can totally see them doing that.
And then if you need like have both screens for a game, you could just hold the Switch like a gamepad, and then it can connect to the dock remotely. So basically, it's a Wii U again, but now it can be portable. I feel like they might do that, honestly. That's very possible. It's either just a stronger Switch or just that.
I would die laughing if they actually called it.
It'd be pretty funny.
Like, that would be the peak Nintendo thing to do.
It'd be so
Like,
peak.
peak hubris.
We're just in like an infinite cycle. Okay, we have, you know, a successful console. The U version, it fails. Nintendo goes back to the drawing board, makes a successful console, makes the U version, fails. And we're just in that infinite cycle for the rest of time. It's called the heat death of the universe.
You made an F-Zero game, no one bought it. Well, no one cares about F-Zero. You made a Star Fox game, no one bought it. I guess no one cares about Star Fox.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't like tried F-Zero since like GameCube. It's weird. At least at Star Fox they made a Wii U game. It wasn't very good, but at least they tried. At least they put an effort.
It was bad.
So I mentioned Star Fox 64, but if it was very bland, then you had a bad control scheme, and that's Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, they had like it was like a time where Nintendo and Shigeru, was like, no, we new idea, we have to do something new, we have to innovate, we have to do something quirky, and it's like just give me a good Star Fox, you know.
Give me a video game.
Hey, can we do something weird with Pikmin? He's like, I'll kill you.
Yeah, Pikmin's like pretty samey throughout like all the games.
Yeah, Pikmin doesn't get touched because that's the favorite.
Yeah. But we gotta have like 50, new Super Mario games, like... I mean, surely.
I'm so worried for the 7-year door, like, re-release.
I've heard it's, like, kind of underwhelming. It's just like, well, it's 30 FPS now.
I'm a little worried that I'm worried that they'll edit out or just remove things.
Oh yeah, they have been.
Oh,
so,
great.
Remember like the little toad cutout from like where a toad died? That's gone.
Yeah.
No dead toad.
No gallows.
It sure is something.
Nintendo.
Also, I find it really embarrassing how obvious I was, like, younger. I was like, oh, Vivian, I really like her. I don't know why. I just really like her.
Yeah.
She's neat.
Yeah, she's pretty neat, you know. Pretty cool.
No,
It's a mystery.
She's just a cool character, I swear. They're like Birdo. They're just really neat.
You know, Moffer's pretty cool too.
But why did Mario have so many trans characters, actually?
I don't know, I feel like Luigi was probably like, the first big step.
Like, that's just...
Wait.
Birdo was a trans type.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it didn't say gay, but they typed yes.
Just like what happened with chromosomes.
Yeah.
Then they canceled it. It was just a typo in the American Mandarin. And then they made Birdo trans in Japan.
You can't let
Yes.
the kids know that's a thing. You can't let them know that's real.
Yeah, I didn't know much about trans as a kid, and I ended up cisgender.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Just a perfectly well-adjusted, productive member of society.
A society.
Yeah, we live in society.
Kind of like what happened. The only character like that I can think of is like Poison from Street Fighter.
Yeah, Poison was made trans for several reasons because one of the companies had a policy against country girls. So they went, no, this character's a boy, we swear.
I mean, surely.
And then they canonically made her like instead of making her just like, oh, she's a girl now, they literally said, no, she's post off, like trans femme.
You know what? Credit for doing it. Stick into your guns.
Oh, if you've ever
Yeah.
heard of Brisket. Bucket, perhaps. Yeah, I wonder like how much Bridget like sold for Guilty Gear. How much money did Strive get for putting her in? It's like she blew up online.
Yeah, it's like the entire trans community.
Even though Testamo is already in the game as a non-binary character. Cute anime girls sell.
Also, when was the last time, so I don't follow the industry that well. Because, like, I bet at fighting games. When was the, before, Strive, when was the last time Bridget showed up?
I think it's like one of the 2D games.
So she was gone for a while.
Yeah, she had been gone for a very long time.
So Bridget actually picture reminds me of a dumb meme I saw. Oh, it's from like Twink's death. Like, what happens when a twink becomes old or gets too old? They become women. What does a twink turn into when it dies? A woman.
Yeah, it's evolution.
I guess you did press. Well, it's your fault. Instead of pressing the B, you press D. I know they look similar.
E.
Okay, I was stretching really far with that one. I meant.
See, remember when this, I got Godzilla and Splatoon, streamed, so... they put Baron in the fan game. We could talk about Baron. Somebody remembered Baron exists, and it's not Toho for, you know, obvious reasons. I have a Heisei Godzilla skins open right now, bro.
One of the first conversations we had was you looking for, like, Baron DVDs on eBay.
Yeah, because Baron doesn't exist. it's very hard to find. It's like the thing is a Furbo opening, like it's something that doesn't exist, it's like modern Baron. I have like a DVD with like the American version, but I can only find the Japanese one in like Internet Archive. I have it saved somewhere on my computer. I'll probably put it in the 3DS too, if I have -1 on there.
The Internet Archive is I find so many weird public domain stuff on there.
Yeah. But if I open up... I'm very curious if we're gonna do the 84 Saiba. It's like, for 84 they had, like, you know, Vasu, but also they had like a full animatronic. I'm very curious how it's gonna like look in game, but we'll see. And they got like the classics like game version. They have like Super Godzilla up top. I don't know if that's gonna be like a thing, or if we're gonna be like Super Godzilla skins or I don't know. I'll have to see. But yeah, they put Baron in. Baron has actually a lot more skins than I would expect. So go over. So, yeah, there's like black and white, Trendmasters. GMK looks like it'll be a fun skin. And yes, they do my own from like the canceled Trendmaster line. All sorts of cool little stuff in there. So somebody remembered. We did it. We're making it big.
Hey, Baron.
Nobody knows who you are, but I do.
Just a picture of a crying Baron.
Baron hasn't.
Time to scroll, but I wouldn't think of me.
Baron hasn't been in the film since the '60s. Let's go, gamers.
Oh yeah, so like Baron. So was Baron like Toho at any point?
So Varian was like one of like the first like kaijus. Like we had like all those kaiju solo films. Like there's Godzilla, like Rodan, and all that kind of stuff. Varian was one of them. But Varian bombed at the box office. And then they made Mothra, and Mothra did really well. So it's like, okay, Varian's scrapped. Just Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra. Those are like are free. They had other stuff, like, you know, Warfare Insurance and Frankenstein vs. Aragon, and all sorts of, you know, little other projects, but like Godzilla, Rodan, and Mothra were like the big three that did really well. And like Varian them
Yeah,
did.
and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense too, because like other kaiju which are dumb are remembered, but they're not the main seller. Like Ebirah, and what Ebirah is, but I don't think Ebirah had its own movie.
I mean, it's Emperor Horror of the Deep, but yeah, not like a solo film. Like, yeah, Varian feels like a character who should be like in a film with more kaiju than just Varian.
Yeah, like Baron's like the kaiju like Godzilla fights like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of playing with like GMK. It's like, okay, Varian teams up like in Garrison Baragon to fight Godzilla. And I was the plan for that film, but then Toho thought these characters don't make money. Put Mothra Ghidorah in. But like, Wayne Mothra makes sense.
Wasn't the point of that movie like they were trying to? Weren't they basing him off like the 4 celestial beasts or something like that?
Yeah, 4, but there's only 3 of them, and one of them's Ghidorah, which is just so weird. Makes no sense.
Yeah, that's what. Because wasn't like one comes out the mountain, one's out of the sea, or I need
So-
to watch GMK again. It's decades.
Yeah. They're all kind of just like in mountains, like Baragon comes out of a mountain, Mothra was in a lake, Ghidorah is frozen in ice. Also this way, it's Glowflies. So maybe they're trying to go for that theme, but it just didn't work very well. I think the originals worked a lot better. It's like Baragon's on like the ground, Varian's in the air, and Gears is there. Like the theme worked a little bit better.
Okay, so So yeah, I think they were going for the 4 cardinal beast motif,
It might have been.
which is like a tiger, a turtle, a dragon, and a bird.
They could have like said, okay, make a 4th one, just have it be like Rodan or something, or Mothra.
Is there like a? I just realized, is there a kaiju that's just Seiru?
I don't know. Like there is Manda.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, Manda. Which is just a giant Japanese Chinese dragon.
Yeah. Well, don't think about what Ghidorah is. Like, yeah, Ghidorah does more than just be like a dragon. That's a fair point, though.
Ghidorah is Ghidorah.
Yeah.
His power is he does anything that Ghidorah can do.
Gravity beams go bird.
Oh yeah, so One Piece, like the author doesn't like to answer questions.
Hmm.
So he'll on description he'll write, this guy has the elephant fruit. His powers, whatever an elephant can do.
That's Spider-Man logic. It's just like, oh, you know, you can do whatever a spider can. But it's just
Pretty
elephant.
much.
This is a Spider-Man villain. Elephant Man.
Okay, this man ate the Triceratops fruit. What can he do? He has all the
Horn.
powers of a Triceratops, which includes rotating his frill like a helicopter and the ability to fly.
You know, Triceratops face.
I mean, you never met Triceratops. You never prove him wrong.
Yeah, maybe they did fly, you know?
I've never met one.
Pterodactyls' ability to light themselves on fire.
Yeah, just like Fire Rodan.
A little bit.
I don't know a lot about One Piece, but one thing I do have respect for is he did some transfer himself early in the series, and then
Yeah.
Rose is good.
Yeah. have like he does listen to his fans, and it does like. I think like one that struck me was like other than the trans stuff was because he used to draw his women like really weird. He still kind of does.
He draws everyone weird. What do you mean?
No, specifically, if you're a guy or a monster, you get any body type under the sun, right? Because he's primarily like a cartoonist or like lifestyle, like scenery artist.
Yeah.
But if you're a woman, you get like an hourglass and boobs.
So to me, they just look like a stick.
Yeah, pretty much. And then someone said, a seamstress wrote into his little like question corner, said, "Oh, by the measurements you gave for Nami, I calculated that she has like an H cup." And he's like, oh, okay, oh, wow. like realizing, oh, I may have overdone things.
I might have gone a little too far in some places.
I may have flown a little too close to the sun.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of a trans series, so you haven't, plus you haven't touched One Piece that much.
I watched the 4Kids stuff when I was a child, and like a couple episodes of the supposedly good one.
Okay, do you know who Crocodile is? He's a guy with a hook for a hand, got a scar across his face.
No.
I imagine it's a crocodile.
Okay. He's not.
Impossible.
So if you look up his picture later, but there's a theory going around. Hey, that guy was friends with the Ivankov, the guy with the ginger fruit, or the hormone fruit. And his power is you can change your gender at will. You can just like literally, he can give you hormone replacement therapy like instantly to anyone, and he uses it as a weapon.
So it's a gender bender, you would say.
Yes.
Oh,
The
yeah,
fifth element, the bend.
I saw clips of that where the person did the that someone you wanted it and didn't want it.
Yeah. Yeah, so, not great. But there's a theory going around that, like, oh, those two characters know each other for some weird reason. And he's careful not to, like, say, like, that man.
That man? Guilty Gear reference?
So there's a theory going around, wait, is Crocodile actually a woman? And he used, like, Ivankov's powers to turn himself into a man to go into hiding or something.
Oh yeah,
Definitely for hiding purposes.
Go into hiding. Yeah.
And also, that might be Luffy's mom. One Piece gets wild.
I mean, our past episodes, they gotta come up with something.
Okay, the one episode of One Piece where I actually like tapped out is where they took what's one panel in the manga, which is them climbing up a wall on the back of a little like buddy, a little like creature.
Okay.
It's just one panel in the manga, right?
Yeah.
They stretched that out to 15 minutes.
How?
One Piece facing.
It might as well have been like a radio drama, like with like the voice acting.
I like Dragon Ball, man. I cannot comprehend that.
Yeah.
I thought Akira Toriyama was bad.
No. And also with My Hero, first season's really good. Second season, okay. after that, you start seeing the Dragon Ball pacing of like, we're gonna keep doing up the back and forth to each other's faces, and do a real slow mo of this moment and have flashbacks while the slow mo's happening.
Also recaps all the time.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, really, this scene should take like be immediate, and it's not, and it actually ruins the pacing, and actually ruins the impact. Yeah, Shorin's great.
Yeah, I like
love
Slice of
Shorin's
Life. I like
character.
Payon and Lucky Star. You're out of touch.
I'm out of time.
K-On becomes a Nazi anime.
Okay, that's the fan base's problem. That's not like, a part of like the actual show. That's just a fan base meme. They are innocent. They are innocent of all accusations.
I'm just saying I've watched K-On. I agree with you. How? How did
I think it's like they see, can I speak? It's something cutesy, innocent. Let's make it edgy. You know, I'm dark and mysterious. It's like it really there's nothing in it to get those ideas from. It's just people trying to be, you know, attention seeking.
I'm just imagining like the accounts of the phosphor statues. Is oh, we have to preserve Western society. Well, it's just like Huey's face.
The Yui face.
Episode, Season 3, Episode 1 of Keon. After 20 years, Yui discovers Reddit.
Yui, we need to take the Twitter account away. This is getting bad.
What did
We
Yui
jumped to,
post?
we jumped to Azinyan. All the girls were successful. You look at her, and she's just working at a gas station. Like, she's like doing okay, but she's not doing great. Also, don't look into why every one of the girls are burned out 30-year-old in an apartment. Don't think about that too much.
Yeah.
I should probably go to bed. I'm like getting a little bit unhinged over here.
Yeah, you better not break TOS. You gotta be careful.
How would I break TOS?
I don't know, you could say something and I get deleted.
Okay, I won't do that. I won't start doing a very bad karaoke. What my like 9 a.m. was.
But yeah, how early did you get up today? What was your start today?
So today it was 6 a.m. So it wasn't that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's like what I do run into an office. Yeah. That's not
Yeah,
like a
but
free M day.
Tomorrow I'm going into the office at 5 a.m.
Okay. A little bit early, but like not insane. It calls you.
Is it like jet lag stuff?
I don't know, you've been like on the East Coast for a while. I'm also like still mentally, I still think you've gone on the West Coast. Like my mind hasn't switched over. It's like, oh, you're not that far away anymore. Oh yeah, our time zones actually line up for once. We don't have to convert anymore. It's crazy. Plotting will be so much easier now.
Yeah, you just have to give A time. No conversion.
Yeah.
Unless one of our states gets rid of or goes to permanently. coming from a state that never used daylight savings time, I really hope.
It's
I
not
do
fun.
not like the idea.
I don't like daylight savings.
That's the thing
Either-
that's gonna make me go running back to Arizona, having to deal with daylight savings.
Yeah.
So it's either you have to work an extra hour, or you lose an hour of sleep, or lose an hour of your weekend.
What's the timeline page?
Mm. I wasn't it fast enough. I was gonna redeem timeline.
Make me do
Like-
it.
Yes.
Ooh, so apparently, 1954, in Savior of Melee, will have a -1 skin, but also a Gorgo skin. If anyone knows who
What's a
Gorgo is. So
I don't.
Gorgo is the British knockoff Godzilla. So that's a thing. Putting Gorgo in the MonsterVerse. It's so weird, but, like, there's a British knockoff of Godzilla, specifically British. I guess that's not a country I'd expect to try to make a knockoff film. It would be lost media. Yeah, some of their stuff's like Gigantus is like a never skin, but that makes sense. Like it's like American version. Yeah, lost media is like a tragic fame, but there's just not much you can do about it. Once it's gone, it's not like you're gonna be able to restore it. It's just like once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, like I really like it. I watched a lot of
I wouldn't mind if like we had more black and white films nowadays. Like it's just it can look really nice. If you, like you like design a film to be black and white. Like you can do some really good like looking shots with it. It's just I don't think Hollywood nowadays is like wanting to do anything artsy, unfortunately. Yeah, it's gonna be like something more indie or like outside of Hollywood if it is a studio.
yeah, possibly like maybe another country does it.
Yeah.
If it's something closer to mainstream, studio market, but they have their own.
Yeah. We'll see though. I'm hoping the American release of -1 has the black and white version. That was actually a really good edit. Might be my preferred version of the film. But we'll see. It exists in Japan, but I don't know if the Western version is going to get that or not. And maybe we'll get a Western Blu-ray eventually too. Who knows about that? I would think so. I won an Oscar here, so I would expect them to make a Blu-ray. Like yeah, like Best Buys just aren't wanting to sell like physical media anymore. Yeah.
Dancing forward and Disney Ball.
I bought a bunch of it's one of my
Yeah, they probably just had like a bunch of DVD.
I bought like a
Hmm. Yeah.
part of history we need to learn. So it's our responsibility. But for its time, it's pretty progressive. The main character who wasn't the villain. Now, oh my god, it's so good.
Okay, I'm about to turn in for the night. You do
You
have
feel
fun.
you feel the EP as it consumes
I,
you.
feel, I don't want to do like, oh, I'll go to sleep when I'm tired, and then I go to sleep at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Super tired.
That's how you destroy a sleep cycle. Alright. Oh no, we're about to. But yeah, you have a good rest.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off.
How do I turn off Discord?
I can't find it. Let's try this.
I can't hear Discord notif sounds, so I don't know if it works.
Okay, I think it worked.
I don't think it did.
Okay, wait. Oh, my phone's passing out.
Have you tried just turning off the phone, just running across the room? Maybe it'll work. Yeah, I think you should panic more.
I panic. Okay, 1 sec.
If you try turning it off and back on again.
This is what my phone looks like currently.
Let me see. Send me.
I said the wrong channel, I'm sorry.
Oh, it just looks like that? What is it happening?
I don't know.
I would just turn it off.
Click
Like,
on
that's probably the right call.
yeah.
I mean, it'll run out of power eventually. If you just put it in a room, it should be fine.
Oh my god, my phone's actually crashed.
Maybe try sacrificing a goat.
I mean, surely.
Don't call me Shirley.
Well, you don't belong in a
Okay.
temple?
Okay, I figured it out. I put it on to rotate and turned it so it's not portrait anymore.
Okay.
And now it's happy. And now it's happy with this. I don't understand.
I do not understand.
Okay, y'all have fun. Bye.
See ya. Well, that time it works.
It was probably the goat sacrifice.
I think so. I mean, surely. But yeah, back to like the film topic. I don't know what's gonna be next time I go in theaters. Probably for Deadpool, but after that, I don't know. There's like nothing in like theaters that I'm really like interested in. It feels very dry, so I think Deadpool is gonna do pretty well. So nothing like Godzilla, which might not even be in theaters. It's gonna be a July thing, so Godzilla might be out by then. So it might just not be competition.
I'm actually gonna have to pay for movies now.
What, did you have like free access before like into the theater?
Yeah, my sister was bidding for a local game,
Hmm.
but there are no market theaters on the East Coast.
And yeah, I never heard of it.
That's because it's only in Arizona, California, and Texas.
Hmm.
It's a pretty good reason. Here in none of those states.
Around here we have a Cinemark and like AMC.
Yeah, those in Richmond.
Okay.
Market was the nice one.
Hmm.
AMC, it's
Yeah. The one UC I went to, it was falling apart. Like the walls were starting to fall off. So that's how that went.
I can't tell you the last time when they probably before Mrs. Boy's BM at the local game.
Yeah.
Oh, in Colorado. Yes, we moved to Colorado.
Hmm. So, you know, classic Nintendo moment, we lost a person. As we do. Yeah. We definitely went a long time without a DC though, it's quite impressive. This is the first one on the stream where, what, like, almost 2 hours in? That's really good for Splatoon. Hmm. I mean, you haven't DC'd yet, so I think it's working. Nobody can watch you. Nobody has that kind of internet that you could.
I could. I don't have a 4K camera.
Can your PC handle streaming in 4K? Probably not, but you could try. You could at least like stream like 4K like quality stuff at least. Like if you want to like watch something in 4K if you're running well, assuming you have like the equipment for it. Okay, it's possible we win with only 3 people. This is so doable. This is so winnable. Oh, we have like no turf down here, but it's fine, we'll get it back. Well, he might be a lot, though, for how many people we have, but we'll see what happens. We need some bosses that are easier to kill. Well, you probably chose a good time to move, so we're going to be going into the summer, so you don't have to immediately deal with like, the cold just yet. Hmm. I don't know, Vegas usually pretty dry around here. Okay, maybe it won't be so dry. Hmm.
Well, that's quite funny. I mean, I'm not sure if this translates at all to but my some people in my Discord are trying really hard to get them
Hmm.
and my girlfriend is Rangers. Those two teams don't like each other.
See, I didn't even know I was talking about sports. I didn't know that was a sports topic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's because my favorite hockey team moved to Utah, and it's like I'm not following them.
Yeah, that's just kind of strange. Why is there hockey in Utah? Like, why? That feels like so strange to me.
And there's hockey in Arizona. One of the best players in the league right now is from Arizona.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But I was definitely preferring the previous Salmon Run rotation. We're just on a worse map and weapons I'm not vibing with as much. But it's fine. You know, we'll roll with it. At least Hydra's pretty fun in Salmon Run. I like playing Hydra in this. Probably not in a multiplayer, but this is different. Yeah, you're just like suffering through this. Is the console plugged in, or are you just going off of whatever battery you have?
Oh, I have plugged
Hmm. Like, yeah, it can only last so long.
Yeah, I have to play, so...
Hmm. It should have better battery life, from what I've heard. I have like the day one Switch, so the battery is like iffy compared to the other models.
I had close to day one, but that one died in a, because my roof was leaking.
In the flood.
Yeah. It's like, I live in Arizona, how did my Switch die from water damage? Because of a rainstorm. Oh, lived in Arizona.
Hmm.
Like, the one time it rains. It was Nintendo, they broke my roof, so I would have to buy a new Switch.
They would do that.
Joke's on them. I bought one of the
Not giving them any more money.
Well, I still have to buy the game, and then I eventually bought the OLED one.
Hmm. Yeah, if I like you bought like the OLED one off of like second hand.
No, I wanted the
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, now that I have like, the GameCube Joy-Cons, I just don't have to worry about mine breaking. I took them off and I put them somewhere. They're just sitting around, not being used, not even like protein in the console. They're just gone. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm.
Hopefully sooner.
Yeah.
Arizona's not exactly famous for being walkable, but I just happen to.
Well, Northeast isn't very walkable either, so nothing new there.
It's better than the Southwest.
I mean, we have sidewalks. I don't know how far you could get with them, but they kind of exist.
I mean, I couldn't get to the second biggest.
Hmm.
Amtrak is not as busy. It used to, but not anymore.
We are not doing great here, but we can win this back. I mean, surely.
Yeah. We got this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my 7-run rank's definitely not dying, so I can't gain any points if we win. But I can certainly lose them. It's one thing I don't like about like playing 7-run with friends. It's like, oh, you're just not allowed to lose if you're a higher rank. You can't afford it.
Oh. Well,
It's such
maybe
it's such a weird system, but I'll grind it off stream. It's not a big deal.
I'll probably start grinding it a bit more off stream too, just because I want to play it more, and I haven't really had the time.
Yeah.
I kind of do now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll actually be able to play it on a TV soon.
Yeah.
Just not on stream because my girlfriend's using it to watch hockey.
Hmm.
Maybe soon I'll be able to stop streaming off of my suitcase I brought with me from Arizona.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Just like you have like a little suitcase, not even like a table or anything, just...
My suitcase is it is sometimes my table for a portable monitor.
Oh. So that's just how it is.
Yes.
Suffering.
Yeah, what's funny is none of us entirely know where this suitcase came from. I think my sister stole this suitcase from one of her friends who ended up passing away. And then my mom stole it from her, and then I stole it from my mom. I'm not entirely sure if that's correct lineage of this suitcase.
So it's gone through a few hands by this point.
Yeah, it's just one of those. You don't know how this came into our lives, but it's come in handy like 2 times. Like going to Colorado for my sister's wedding, and me moving. It's like that one friend you don't know where they came from.
We just showed up one day. I don't know if I have like a friend like that. I can like, remember like the origins like all my friends. Bro just spawned in.
Yeah, but to be fair, I have done this before. It's kind of hard to tell that. Especially when you have a
Yeah. My ultimate elementary school memories were just anger, rage.
scared kid because my family just moved to a new neighborhood.
I was the bullied kid.
Once I got to like middle the pet nerd,
Hmm.
and I was protected.
I don't know, everyone always just kind of hated me for school. That's what happens when you have a niche interest. You get banished.
Again, I also was very into Godzilla.
But did they know?
As- Oh, just someone on the football team decided they liked me. So I was untouchable.
Hmm. I did try.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I wasn't paying enough attention to realize I got revived.
Just didn't realize, oh, I'm back to life. What do you know?
I know, it's like... Sure, the same thing happened to Jesus. That's why it took 3 days.
3 days of realizing.
Oh, I spawned back in. He was just having a really good nap.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell. What would be really funny if I couldn't go here? I just tolerance.
You're prepared for the cold.
Yeah. I say that because my dad's originally from Ohio, and he cannot stand cold.
Hmm.
He betrayed cold weather people.
Oh, people need revives. Hold up. I'm gonna... Here we go. Yeah, I gotta really start locking in. It's like, the rank is not doing so good. But it's fine. I'll fix that later. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know, I never really got burned out of this game. I just had a phase where I was playing a lot of Splatoon 1. Which I should probably get back onto, but... I wouldn't say I was burnt out on this game, it's just like I had a higher priority at the time.
Yeah, because the server was shutting down.
Yeah. I wanted to try out Pretendo. I don't know if I'll stream Pretendo, because the ranking system is super weird. So, like, it puts together everyone in, like, of different ranks. So, that's not like the higher rank. If I lose, I'd lose a lot of points, but if I win, I gain, like, 1. Oh, minus, like, 15 plus 1. Like, okay. I don't know if I can stream this. So I gotta, like, super just log in, make sure my rank's okay. But I hope they fix that eventually, where, like, it's, like, consistent again, like how it used to be. So Splatoon 1, like, had a very consistent, like, amount. You win this much, you lose this much. And there's always that, that amount. But I'm hoping they bring it back to that. Right, we'll see. I haven't checked on Nintendo in a while in terms of like updates, so maybe they've done something like that. I'm honestly not sure.
Yeah.
I can probably check again, see if they have anything new. Hmm. Yeah, you don't really have much of a choice. I don't imagine your computer can emulate Wii U.
I think it can, I just don't think it can stream.
Yeah, I could stream it, but it's like pushing like my computer's like the limits.
Yeah, I got a Ryzen.
I think it's more than what I have, so you could probably do it. I used to do PC Splatoon 1 streams, and it works. It functions.
I was trying to shark to just survive that last 2 seconds, but they killed me before I could pull it out.
Alright, how about my ranks? I don't, if I de-rank in every time, I don't know if I want to keep going through that.
Yeah, I mean, just streamed for a while anyways.
Honestly, not that long. It's only been 2 hours. It is later in the day, though. And I'm starting to feel a little bit lower on energy. So, I don't know.
I'm probably gonna back out of Splatoon for now, though.
Alright.
Because I'm getting tired of, I'm just getting tired of trying to play that handheld.
Yeah, no, handheld's hard.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll grab the rewards here.
Oh, I should have done that.
I haven't grabbed them a bit, so I have like 43 of them. So I have a bunch of chunks to go through.
Yeah, actually I'll do that next time I stream. Or
And then, I don't remember when the next Splatfest is, but I know there's one coming up. Do I remember what the theme is? Nope.
Yeah, I'll probably pick the same team as you, unless, I have to pick a different one because of my brand.
Yeah. I don't
It's like, I
imagine
had
it.
to pick spicy.
Yeah, I don't see anything up right now. Check the Splatoon Twitter. It probably would have something on it. I never gonna have the next season, I think, eventually. I just don't remember. We're in the cycle right now. I think the current season ends this month. So I know we had like a mid-season patch, I think. Or maybe I hallucinated that, honestly, I don't remember. Alright, so yeah, Splatfest is on the 17th and 19th, that weekend. So it's what would you do at the end of the world? So, your same old routine, your bucket list, or save a day?
Honestly, I'd probably still do what I always do.
Yeah, that's a depressing option, but probably real for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's probably what I'd pick. I could be talking to anything, though. I'm
Yeah.
not anti any of them.
I don't know how you really, like, save a day, but good luck.
I mean, if it's the end of the world anyways, what... Are you really changing anything if you fail?
I guess so, we might as well try.
It's like,
Maybe things will work out.
yeah, maybe. It's like... I mean, what are you gonna lose? World's ending anyway.
Maybe if it is the option, then. You try to fight back.
Yeah, you just you leave the world the same way you came in, kicking and screaming and covered in someone else's blood.
Okay, that might be the plan then. It is kind of a reddish ink, so like reddish orange.
Okay, I am interested in Save the World now.
Yeah, I guess we'll try to save a world.
Yeah, we're going out the same way we came in.
Alright, that should be fun then. That'll be for a while though.
Yeah. And I could be louder. My girlfriend said he's leaving for vacation on that weekend, I believe.
Alright. Well, that's still a little bit a ways away, so we'll discuss that further in the future.
Yeah. We'll discuss it in the group chat.
Yeah.
See if anyone makes a good point for any of the other ones.
It would just be me like just doing the AO thing, like AO save the world.
Yeah, we could be the protagonist. Oh, I'm getting hair dye. I am going to dye my hair something crazy.
Alright, well I guess I'll be logging off then.
Yeah, alright. I'll hop out of the chat then. Alright, bye everyone.
So yeah, as always, stay fresh you all. We'll see you another time. I'll probably still make that video. So we talked a little bit about Godzilla stuff, but not as much as I was wanting to, so we got distracted by conversations and stuff, which is fine. Just because we excuse to actually like make video content, so they'll be up eventually. If I don't procrastinate too hard, maybe on the weekend, but we'll see. But otherwise, stay fresh, y'all, and I'll see ya. Well.